Hey y'all, it's Quijuandas. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new, please consider subscribing and tap the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. In today's video, I'll be sharing the birth story of my second and last child. So if you're interested in hearing about how the story unfolds, just keep on watching. This was my birth plan. I wanted another natural, unmedicated childbirth with no medical interventions unless absolutely necessary. I almost didn't write out a birth plan this time around because I was prayerfully, successfully going the birth center route, but after giving it some thought, I found it necessary to go ahead and write out the vision, make it plain because anything could have happened. I also made my birth prayer very specific. I, of course, wanted a safe, smooth delivery, but I also didn't want to go into labor until after October 10th because of the way my maternity leave was set up. I didn't want to go back to work until after the holidays. I was due on October 18th. We all know that doesn't matter. Babies come when they are good and ready, even though my firstborn did arrive on her due date. Anywho, I had my last ultrasound at 36 weeks. Baby was doing well, growing at a steady rate. She was measuring around 6.5 pounds at the time, and I remember jokingly asking the doctor if I was going to end up with an 8-pound baby, and she was like, no, I think she'll definitely be bigger than your first, but no more than 7.5 pounds. Remember that. After 36 weeks, I was pretty much just going with emotions. My midwifery experience was both hands-on and hands-off. Hands-on in the sense that it was a lot more personable, but physically hands-off. I didn't have not one pelvic exam throughout my entire pregnancy. So by this point, I didn't know if I had already started dilating or if any changes at all were occurring down under. All I knew was I was tired and over it. Needless to say, being pregnant in the summertime in Texas made this pregnancy a little less enjoyable. But I made it to October 10th, and from there it was whatever. Game on, bring it on, baby. My last scheduled prenatal appointment was on that Thursday, October 13th, so the midwife wanted to go ahead and schedule me an appointment for the following week to have me blocked off on the schedule just in case I hadn't gone into labor by my due date. And although I hadn't felt any different, hadn't been showing any signs of early labor, I told her I don't need that appointment. I'll be here tomorrow to have this baby. Now pay attention because things are about to escalate real quick. When I got home, I felt regular old pregnant. So I got on YouTube looking for safe, natural ways to get things going. Well, I had actually started looking up ways to induce labor weeks before, but I knew I didn't want to ingest anything or stick anything up anywhere. With my first pregnancy, I tried nipple stimulation and I believe it worked, but it also released oxytocin that caused my contractions to be longer and stronger. And as a result, I felt like I didn't have a break in between contractions. So I wasn't doing that again. No. Anyways, as I was browsing, I found a few videos on the mild circuit. I had never heard of it before. It didn't seem harmful or too strenuous, so I did all 3 positions for 30 minutes each. I'll link the video I followed below in the description box. I started getting ready for bed, ate, showered, and everything around 9:30, 10-ish, and I remember giving my firstborn the longest hug and just crying as if I knew it was going to be the last time it was going to be just us. I was having myself a little moment. After all that, I tried to lay down for a couple hours, but I was extremely restless and uncomfortable, so I decided to get up and sit on the side of the bed doing figure eights on my birth ball. So I did that for a few hours, and while I was doing so, I was having contractions, but I don't know how far apart they were because my poor tired husband kept dozing off in between time. But I hadn't lost my mucus plug yet, so I texted the midwife around 2:50 a.m. and I asked her if it was possible to start labor without losing your mucus plug, and she was like, yes indeed, absolutely. I let her know I was having mild contractions, that I had a strong feeling were not Braxton Hicks contractions. They didn't have a consistent rhythm yet, but I would keep her posted. Within 30 minutes of that conversation, I went to the bathroom. I lost my mucus plug. Boo looked at me, I looked at him, he looked at me, I looked at him, like it's time. I called my mama to come pick up the kid, and since this was our second baby, we were not about that sit home and labor life. The birth center was also a good drive away, so Boo texted the midwife and let her know we were on our way. We got to the birth center around 4:45 a.m. and by this time my contractions were it was the only things helping me cope were the worship music playing through my AirPods and holding on to my boo for dear life. When we walked in, I ended up getting into the tub first because who doesn't want a beautiful water birth? Well, I would have loved to have had a beautiful water birth, but good old nature's epidural was not doing it for me. And hanging on to the sides of the tub in between contractions wasn't cutting it. We tried the shower. No. We tried the doggone peanut ball. Nuh-uh. I needed my boo to stand still and hold me. Hugging is what produced the oxytocin that I needed in that moment to remain calm and focus on my breathing. Viewer discretion is advised. I kept it tasteful though. You won't be seeing these cheeks.
Baby's head's halfway out. Sorry.
It's okay.
You are doing amazing.
Good job. Good job.
Head's almost all the way out. Baby's still in the sack of water. Oh my Okay, can you help me get the sack off the baby's face? Yep. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna pass baby right to your arms,
here.
okay?
Open.
Right in between.
Right here, baby. There's your baby. Pick up your baby.
You get it? I just don't let go
Yeah.
till you tell me.
She's got it.
Got it?
He's got it.
You got? Got her? Okay, she was born in the sack.
Here you go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Hey, baby.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay, do you
put some support under the baby? Okay. All right. Here. In front. Yep. All right. All right. Now you're gonna walk
quickly.
Here we go. You're good.
Feet apart, yes. Oh my goodness.
That's right. Okay, go ahead. You go ahead first. Yeah, we're ready.
There, hardest part's over. And then you want to kind of pop to your side and then you're going to go back. We'll get you go. I've ever seen someone absolutely predict their labor.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
So after trying all the things, different coping mechanisms and laboring positions, I ended up having this baby standing up in the middle of the birthing suite at 5:42 a.m. That was less than an hour after we got there. I think we cut it pretty close. And remember that 7.5 pound prediction? Well, she was 8 pounds and 5 ounces.
Oh Lord.
So that is my birth story, our final birth story. If you catch me here again, just know that I'm stressed out and Jesus got jokes. Now, let me go get the precious little angel. So this is Kennedy. She will be 6 months at the end of the week. She is full figured, almost 19 pounds. Say, mommy, make some cute little chunky babies. Yes, indeed. Yes, I do. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, that's all, folks. She probably need a little snack. That's all. I hope y'all enjoyed my birth story. My birth experience this time around was a lot better than my hospital experience. I'll be doing a separate video on that, but I hope y'all enjoyed this one. So those of you who prayed for me, thank you. My labor and delivery experience could not have gone smoother. And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with all you people. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. No! Stop trying to eat my hair, ma'am. You already took my edges.